from behind there. And let us love on you a little bit. So Jeremiah, our music director, was awarded on Friday night. He was the host of Watermark's Wave 2022 Awards. Yeah. But not only was he the MC and the host of the awards show, he was voted and awarded Performer of the Year by Watermark for Orlando and Tampa Bay. Performer of the Year. So that's what you have to listen to up in here. Yeah. And now, it is my wonderful pleasure to introduce to you one of our spiritual leadership team members, Reverend Ron Flurnoy, Science of Mind Minister, with a special story.
Thought I was going to. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Thought I was going to get the special mic this morning.
What yellow one?
I'm good.
It's right here.
Who's feeling blessed? I watched and heard. I've watched. God is so good.
God is amazing.
And the question is, how do you experience God? And the New Thought metaphysical answer to that is that you experience God exactly the way that you experience yourself. We hear the words of Jesus, the Father and I are one. God and I are one. There's no separation. As Miss Laura said, there's no place where God ends and I begin. No place where I end and God begins. It's all there. So I experience, like you, experience God by experiencing myself. You know, I love to walk in the morning. I walk 3 miles basically every morning before sunrise. I love to watch the sunrise come up. And you know, and I used to think, wow, I'm experiencing a sunrise. And most people say I experience God by outside factors. And really, I'm experiencing myself, my perception of the sunrise, my perception of the moon and Venus, my perception. It's me talking to me. It's me talking to God. Myrtle Fillmore, you know, this month is celebrating women. Last month celebrated a black woman that I grew up with, Rosa Parks. This month, Myrtle Fillmore, Charles Fillmore founded Unity. Myrtle Fillmore did. Myrtle Fillmore was sick, invalid. In 135 years ago, she walked into a tent to see a lecture by Dr. E.B. Weeks. She walked in as that sickly, almost invalid, desperate, with tuberculosis woman. And she walked out, and Charles Fillmore, her husband, said, that's not the same woman that walked in. In 1 hour, she changed. In 1 hour, she walked out saying, I am a child of God. Therefore, I cannot inherit sickness. I am a child of God. When we understand, when we perceive ourselves that way, some of you may have heard me say that I'm amazing. I'm a child of God. What does that make me? I'm not trying to ego this. I'm here. I'm breathing. I'm walking.
That's right.
I woke up this morning. I'm having a wonderful day, an amazing day. God, if I accept that I experience God by experiencing me, I understand as a metaphysician the law of attraction. That I am getting back what I put out. I am getting from God as I am holding as myself. So in order to get amazing, phenomenal, wonderful, beautiful, guess what I want to be? And you know the good part about that is that when I know that I'm amazing, what do you hear from me? You're amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. I can see that. But only if I'm holding that perception about me. My life changes. I am living an amazing life. I've got an amazing wife. Now, it started 30 years ago for me when I made this shift. I did. I started Louise Hay. I started singing Louise Hay songs. Suddenly, this lady comes into my life who is singing Louise Hay songs. Who I knew that my source was God. This lady comes into my life, and behind every signature that she writes is MSIG. My source is God. You know, it's like I thought she was an MD or something. Today, it's be it. Be it. Her entire business today, JBI, is just be it. Okay, so I'm going to tell you that anybody out there, quit trying to be unity, because you cannot not be unified. The Father and I are one. If you're on this spiritual path, this spiritual journey, stop trying to be spiritual. Because you already are. There's nothing else to be. There's no place where this humanness stops and the spiritualness begins. I am here living a spiritual life on this spiritual place. Is it real? Yeah, Jesus said, hey, I'm in this world, but I'm not of this world. Why not? You know, we're in this world. It's a real world. It's a hard world. We're working on it. We're in this real world. But we're not of it. As soon as we change our perception of ourselves, as soon as I chose that I'm amazing, that I'm phenomenal, just because the same as Myrtle Fillmore did. Myrtle Fillmore healed herself in 11 months. In 11 months, she healed herself to the point that Charles Fillmore said, there's something to what this lady is doing. He had no interest in all of this. And then he said, maybe. And it was all her perception. When she later wrote the most read article in Unity is a letter that she wrote a couple of years later about her healing. And I suggest that we read it sometime. I don't have time right now. But I'm going to tell you that she says there's life and there's intelligence. And life is directed by intelligence. And she chose to be the intelligence in her world to direct life. She started speaking powerful words. She spoke them to her liver. She spoke them to her lungs. She spoke them to her body. She spoke them to the world. I am putting out that I am amazing, that I am having an amazing life, that I'm living with an amazing person, that life is wonderful. I get up in the morning, I listen to Abraham's rampage of appreciation. This is a really good day. This is a really good day. I go out and walk, repeating that. And I'm not saying any of this other than we are the intelligence directing life, not the other way around. You're amazing. And when you allow that to be your truth, the world, your world, can only be amazing.